Welcome back, folks. Times by Bionos. Failed miserably on that one, but it's what it is. Welcome to the continuation of Spyro. When we last left off, we pretty much gone through the majority of this segment here, and we're just about to I'm sorry, I'm just kind of looking at something here and just remember if that's the Activision thing. I don't know. I think it was, but I think it just forgot it. Oh well. Too bad for Activision, it doesn't pop up anymore. Oh, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna continue off on here. As we last left off, we pretty much got all the characters to go to the next world. However, there's one thing I forgot to do, which I probably won't be doing it right now because I have to come back to this area anyways. But, as you can see, Mushroom Speedway has now been opened. So, like the second game, this one's basically much of the same where you have to do an objective and then you have to do a race, I believe. I might be mistaken, but, you know, it's there. Alright, so we've kind of gone that through now, so let's go ahead and get this,
The balloon's all ready, sir!
Yeah, you already told me this. Alright, let's start the
This balloon will take you to...
I know, Sheila. I know. Let's start this off. So, we're going into Midway Gardens. Well, it's Midday Gardens, my bad. So, yeah, we were supposed to go into Midday Gardens, and we've already gotten 30 of these eggies. So, let's continue on here, shall we? Also, I might close the door while this goes on, so let's see what ends up happening here. There we go. Let's hear some cutscenes! Bianca strikes back!
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I've tried to scare him off, Your Highness. But he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid?
Jesus
Why
Christ,
have I
lady.
been training you all these years? Use some
He can
magic.
glide. I don't think he can fly. He needs
Here's
power
a
up in order to
spell
fly.
book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him.
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
I think someone did that. I love the fucking clipping, by the way.
You, come here.
Oh, and by the way, look who it is. Oh shit, the menacing bunny. What the fuck is that? Much better. Yeah, so adventure continues. We're gonna have a little detour for some reason, which is so stupid. Alright, so here we go. Save successfully.
When I heard the sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries, though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
So here's something that's interesting. So he's flying over, and then he's like, oh shit, someone's here, so we have to stop by and sit there. Sheila came here to help us. I have no idea where the fuck she came from, because this is like magma land. No fucking place to get here. But the other weird thing about this whole ordeal is just... I'm too speech. I don't know. I don't remember what I was about to bitch about. Alright, so this is the boss. And yeah, as you can see, I'm not moving around, so he's not doing fuck all. But as soon as I move, he's gonna start the animation. I just hope you don't play the 4th Spyro. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna have to play the 4th Spyro. Might not be this year though, because we have the trilogy to look into. As the Let's Play on my channel. Oh man. Alright, here we go. Fuck. Luckily, Yeah, so this is his stick. He just does this jumping thing, and I have to just push him to lava. And then Sheila just comes in and just smacks him down. And that's how we do it. So, these bosses at first become easy, but then later on, there will be, they'll add somewhat of a difficulty curve. So I think this guy will add something else like flames or something. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, fuck, don't come near me, Sonic. Yeah, here it is, the flame thing. So he adds flames and then I have to... So I just have to wait, I think. That's the thing after. Because I thought we could just jump over it and smack them, but no, it doesn't work that way. Unless I'm not doing it properly. But feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. It has been a little while since I've done this. Yeah, so... That was a little laugh. Smack him. I think at one point he's gonna do some sort of attack with the boulder, if I remember correctly, or it might be someone else. It could very well be someone else. Oh, wait, that was something I was about to say. When Sheila was talking, I love how the dialogue music just had to stop there for a minute. The omnibus boss music. Which is kind of cool, yet creepy. Oh, here it is, see? So that's what he does. So that's what he does. He does this glowing thing. Which surprisingly I didn't get hit. As we all know, Spyro is a dragon. He breathes fire, yet he can get hurt by fire. You would think that something that can breathe fire would be able to be fireproof. And this guy, I have no idea if he's actually breathing fire or if he's just sneezing. Oh, he's... There we go. Nice noises. And he has Grayson. A rainbow imagination! And he's just like, well, that experience is over. Let's fly away. I'll laugh if it tells me, do you want to go back to do you want to go into Midgar or stay here? And I'm just like, why would I want to stay here? Yeah, so, that's a thing. Alright, so now we're in this new area, what do you call it? Midday, Gardens. Yeah, so last game, each area was named after a season. This one's named after a day, right? So we're on, Sunrise Springs, this is Midway Gardens, and then there's Afternoon Falls, or Afternoon something, and then midnight, midnight something. Yeah, so now if we want to go ahead and beat the boss, we can go and select boss, but let's just stay here. Also, this is the stupidity of this, okay? So the balloon will take me back here and there, but unfortunately, to get to the next area...
Okay, Dragon. You've managed to survive longer than I expected. But you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
I have a feeling that Bianca is not that evil as she claims to be. And maybe this whole thing was just a big misunderstanding, but, oh, who knows? We won't know until later on. Oh, by the way, here's one of the hard eggs. Just sitting right in there. Here's Dave. That was cool. That's it. Oh, I forgot. Wait, yeah, I remember. Wasn't it every time I come across an easy egg, I was just supposed to press the that was easy button? I'm sorry, I forgot. Right. So anyways, as you see, in order to get to the next area, we're gonna have to actually go to another vehicle in order to get to the next place. And then it's the same for the next area. But then after we've done that one, like say, the next thing we're gonna get, which is like this weird vehicle thing. Then we'll be able to fly to the next area using the vehicle thing instead of the balloon. So the balloon is just completely useless. Basically, this system acts like Donkey Kong Country 3 in the sense that when you have a vehicle, it helps expand your area from one end to the other. But eventually you'll end up being stuck in one area. Or, I mean, like, the vehicles you're using is not, like, needed anymore. Also, something interesting, if you're ever curious about stuff like this that's going on, like, Spyro riding, what usually people do is that they have a mirror of this version underneath, and then they have a texture layer to make it look like this. So what you're actually seeing is these two characters on the same playing field. But it gives off the look of, like, a shadow. Or not a shadow, but a mirror. So icy peaks. I'm gonna do that. Not yet, anyways.
That was easy.
Mingus? I don't know. It's no cumulus, that's for sure. Oh dear. Let's see if we can have funny memes on this one. If you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. I'll be more than happy to listen to what you have to say. Oh, and, who is this I'm hearing? I'm hearing some sort of, little gremlin. Can't wait. Let's see what Hunter wants to say. By the way, how the fuck did this guy get in here? Oh, he's gonna teach us how to do throwing rocks.
Hey, Spyro, Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it?
Wasn't this in the last game I played? I think it was. Yeah, so now I can do this, and then I think the fire button. Yeah. I don't need that anymore, Hunter.
I'll see you in there later.
Okay. Enchanted towers. I swear, I better not have to do that again just because I didn't enter into the fucking building. Alright, well, I'm gonna be here for one reason for now. Oh, there he is. There's a little monkey boy. A little troublemaker. Oh, motherfucker. Sneaky. So there's a bunch of stuff here. Hold on. There, I did it. Trixie. A lot of them seem like they're short animations, others are like longer. But yeah, anyways, the reason why we're here is because we have to unlock Sergeant Pingu. Sergeant Pingu. Once we've done that, then we'll go back and finish off the areas I fucking forgot to complete 100% in the other world. For some stupid reason. One of them being fucking collecting gems. Which is just also good. And look, there's money bags. Can I talk to him?
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
Killer and Lead Lover, I've been fine, for the most part. I did want to say thank you for watching me, and I'm glad I'm interested enough that you want to keep watching. I try to clip as much as I can, and I also have past streams on my YouTube channel, but yeah, I tend to try to find a fixed schedule that works for everybody, so I apologize on that much. Okay, so I have enough to do that, but I'm not gonna free the penguin.
Oh dear, Spyro, you really should pay up. I think he's pining for the fjords.
Oh, poor baby. Hold on. No, I fuck it. Let me find this stupid logo again. need to make sure this works. Yeah, whatever. There we go. What's stupid is that there's no way to actually... Hold on, I'm gonna make this better. I'm gonna see if there is a way. Yeah, I know, the source is whatever. Let's see if I can brighten it for some reason. Can I brighten? No. Okay, hold on. Hold on, there we go. There we go, I think this will work. There. Hold on. Dead memes. Alright, I guess that'll work for that one. I hate how this is like trying to fix my area, which I don't want it to do. Whatever. This will work. Oh, cool! Where in Japan are you going into? It's one of those places I am interested in trying to go ahead and try to look at. That's for sure. Speaking of Japan, I was actually watching some videos about it. There's a guy called Japanese Abroad or something like that. He's like a British YouTuber who's been living in Japan for like 5 years almost. He kind of went there to do a, what do you call it, a Japanese English program, teaching program, or JET, I think it's called. And he ended up liking the place and he stayed there, kind of deal. He kind of talks about differences between each culture and all that stuff. It's just going to Osaka, Tawana, Tokyo, I think. Oh, that's cool. Nice places. That's actually very interesting places to go into. Whenever you're into Tokyo, are you actually going to go in to step into, what was it called? It's the Otaku States. It's the Electric City, as they call it. It starts with an A. It's not a... Fuck. I hate when I get mental blocks like this because it makes you feel like a dumbass. But it is in Tokyo somewhere. I know that. It's a city. And it's like if you're looking for anything like electrical parts or anime or weird ass, like anything with geek culture, this place is like 100%. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That Akihabara, the anime city. Yeah, that it's also known as the anime city, but it's also good for games as well, right? I think there's a place well known that has like a lot of old retro games, and I think it's called if I remember, I believe 36. I feel like it shouldn't be over here, but I think it's called Potato Games, and I think they're like one of the more well-known ones. And speaking of Japan with video games, there was a video I watched by Super Bunny Hop talking about the state of video game arcade or video game cafes, bars, and the states of them, and how one of the guys ended up finding a loophole.
Hi, Spyro. This is a Super Flame power-up. You'll find more just like it scattered throughout all the worlds. Why don't you try this one out by using it to break all these planters?
Alright.
I think I saw a Rhinoc hide an egg in one of them.
Well, I hope you do enjoy your stay over there, and, you know, you might be able to see my streams. If not, then I'll see you whenever you come back. Hopefully you do enjoy over there in Japan. The one thing I will say, though, is if you do ever buy anything, just remember that the electrical is different in Japan than it is up here. And the other thing that's really interesting is that, and I'm just saying this because I've seen something like this happen before in Canada, because apparently there was some sort of, there was a case that ended up happening. It was a guy who ended up having an anime manga, or whatever it is, and I think it was one of those magical girls. And you know, the magical girls with like the young, what they call lollies. And I think what ended up happening was he ended up getting arrested because they believe it was child pornography, because if I remember correctly with the law, that came into place in 2000 is that any depiction of kids, even if it's in drawing form, can be stated as child pornography. And, you know, it was just weird things in the internet I ended up coming across. But yeah, that was one of the things I ended up seeing. And, yeah, the guy just, he ended up, I don't know what happened to him. I know he was found guilty, but his punishment wasn't that terrible, I think. But yeah, if you do buy things, just be careful what you're buying, because the last thing you want to have happen is have random shirts and then they give you the weird looks of like, why are you buying this? And they'll be like, hey, it's just Japan, don't worry about it. Different cultures, man, hey, they forget about it. But yeah, no, kudos to you. Hopefully you get to see a lot of the culture too, because the different places is not just, you know, it's not just the animes and all that wacky stuff in Japan. There's a lot of actual history in there, and the city is pretty nice. And the other weird thing too about this whole ordeal is Japan, I believe, is the only place in the world that is so polite. Like, well, I mean, like, they are very helpful to you. Like, they'll try to help you out if you're ever in need or in trouble or something like that. Like, they're very polite. It's because it's in their culture to do such a thing. Oh, look at that. This thing's open. But the weird thing about it is that there's things you should do and don't do, and the worst that comes out of it is that they give you the look. The look of disapproval, as it was. So they're very judgmental. But, you know, for the most part, they're very, very, like, polite people. So they're like, I'm going for the culture. I plan to live in Japan when I'm older. Yeah, you know, kudos. I do ever want to go into Japan. When you're going there, are you going with a friend, or is this like a by yourself experience, or do you like what's the circumstance? Like, are you going in there for? I see where I've missed the gems. Just like, are you going with a group? Like, is this like a plan, like a vacation plan kind of deal, or do you have someone who's in Japan who's inviting you over? I'm just curious, because I know there's many options you can go and do when you come to visit Japan. I always never liked the idea of going inside like a group tour, because you end up finding yourself being like forced into doing whatever they want you to do. And I always like to explore and go to places, but sometimes you'll need to at least know a bit of Japanese, at least. Though, all I can say is that if you've learned some words in Japanese, I think a lot of them will be very impressed, because they'll usually assume people who are like visitors to just speak in English, like English type of deal.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this...
Oh, yeah, the naughty bird thing. Yeah, I'll pay you.
What a sucker. That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done, and, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
Well worth the $7. Let's unlock Pingu. Burb James Burb. Burb James Burb. Wow, he looks so weird.
Sergeant Byrd, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this.
I love that.
Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Okay, Pip and chopping up. Stereotypical accents there. Dear. Yeah, but no, that brings up a good point. Why wouldn't you just shoot the cage? Yeah, saving ammunition, my ass. Just because you're self-aware does not mean that you're, you get a pass. Sergeant Burb's base. Alright. So let's beat this so that I can have this character unlocked. But what's interesting is that the characters within this world is, like, that very interesting... Hold on.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
Yeah, the hummingbirds. Oh my god, like, if you ever think of sexy French accents, just listen to this. Let's listen.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
Ooh, mais oui! Je me fais pas de français. Je me couple pas. S'il vous plaît. Oui. You know what, being Canadian, I have accents to speaking a bit of French, but, I end up not speaking a whole lot, just due to, shitty teachers, needless to say. But, one thing that's interesting about this is that, for some reason, Sergeant Byrd is the only penguin in existence that can fly by just flapping his wings, which is weird in within itself, because there's no, like, it just, you know, video game logic, whatever, but it's just one of those things that's just really intriguing. And he just comes around and just smacks things like this. So I saved the one bird. There she is.
Thank you, sir.
That's all she had to say. Yeah. So, this level is basically just save all the 4. I believe there's also other things you can do here. Oh, there she is.
Recommend you take the enemy out with your rockets by pressing the circle button, sir.
Yeah, but I have to say, that accent's so thick! God. You know, it's like they say that the love of French is like, were you gonna say the same thing?
One carefully placed rocket blast should take this door down, sir.
I love how she just basically just kind of just says everything that you need to know, if you want to. Like, she'll talk to you about it. Oh, and yeah, for some reason my rockets there's not strong enough to do that. There's another thing I have to do in order to get that. Fuck that guy. Oh, I see you. Alright, let's see what you have to say about him. It's just like, oh, nothing. You're just gonna sit there. Alright. Get rid of this person. There. Yeah, see, that's what I figured she was just gonna do that. Yeah, I need this. Fuck these Rhinox throwing shit at me. Also, there is something here I'm gonna have to do, but unfortunately, they only are they're only visible when I'm not on the floor, and as soon as I am, he just goes down. So there's a way you have to defeat this guy. Blow up this thing. Oh good, she's gonna tell me more.
Sir, I've captured the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
I love how the fact that the bird, like, the wings are flapping so fast that it's hard to see. Like...
Sir, the Rhinox have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down, press it again to look up, sir.
We need a woman who is French, because we need that thick accent, man. Yeah, so it's just telling me this new thing here. And then she just fucking disappears. One interesting thing is that what you guys are seeing is a lot more better looking compared to what I'm seeing, because you're seeing it kind of like as if this was like done in like old retro, like old TV style. Me, on the other hand, I'm watching this in like widescreen, like flat screen TV, and the frames are just bizarre, to say the least. Like, her wings are going way too fast. Just kidding. No, but I'm actually very intrigued to see how this game looks at the end of the day once everything is just said and done. So just, come on. Unlock it. Unlock it. Unlock it. What do you mean no? Come on. There, I did it. Ah. Where'd she go? She's over there. I think I have to talk to them in order to have this achieved.
Request permission to cheer, sir. Hippie-hooray!
Oh dear. It's interesting too that they all sound the same. Alright. So let's get this done. Oh man. I can't wait to play the 4th game. Sarcasm ensues. Now, I believe... I don't think I'm able to actually do this. No, like... Yeah, no, I think it's kind of hard for me to... Oh, never mind, I can do it. Okay, so that might save me for trouble with this. I was gonna have to kill these guys anyways with the rocket, but, you know, that'll do. Alright, one down. So, I'm just gonna kill. If you're still around, what are you planning to see around when you go to Japan, or like foods, or your game plan, as it were, with this, if you're still around?
Keep fighting the good fight, sir. We're all...
Almost there, and I'm right behind you. Of course you are. Oh, what is that? Oh, I thought this guy was gonna stick me. Don't you dare. Right. Okay, yeah, no, here's the other thing, too, I wanted to talk about, which is interesting. If you remember a while ago, there was some drama that happened with, what was it? With the game being released, and there was a lot of speculations of what exactly is going on and what's happening. And for some reason, when people were looking at the game's box art that was leaked, it said that the disc was going to be about 500, like 500%. But like, there was a lot of controversy. Basically, the whole download 2 and 3 needs to be downloaded kind of deal. And a lot of people were thinking of the... Oh, okay, I was about to say no music. It just kind of stopped them midway. Yeah, so the game basically, like, there was a controversy with the amount of information that was coming out. And with a bit of sluicing...
Keep fighting the good fight, sir.
Oh, she'll say the same thing. Okay. See, not she. The game. So a lot of people were speculating that this was like Activision being like shitty and whatnot, and I kind of had an idea what was going on, but I decided to not say anything as of right.
Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Cool. Ryan Lee. What an interesting name. He's a lazy dragon. Anything else?
Sir, we need to rescue the rest of the squad before we can launch a raid on the sorcerer's castle.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to do. What was it? Yeah, so this is something I need to do, so... Yeah, so this is what I need to do, so... Yeah, so that's one of the... This is one of the reasons why I needed this thing, because I needed to kill these moles. whatever weird-ass creature these are. There's one over there, so... That one's done. Get that. Go kill these things. Anyways, sorry, I'm just blanking out here because I'm focusing on with this game. But, anyways, someone I watch who's into, like, this Spyro stuff, he basically did some investigation work, and they basically came out with confirmation of what exactly this whole thing is. So, it was basically as I predicted it was going to be. The game is actually going to be, like, the game is going to be, like, both 2 and 3 games are going to be there already. And,
Reporting for duty, sir.
Nice. Way to blow up the stuff I have. Just by talking to her. I can only go up so high. Apparently I can't fly away. Yeah, sorry, what was I talking about? Yeah, the stupid, Oh, nice, I hit that box. I can't fly up high. Can't do it. My god, look at those dead eyes. Is there a way to look at him? Oh, look. I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I need a screen cap. Look at them dead eyes. It's like he's staring into your soul. Anyways. So, what ended up happening is that both 2 and 3 are actually in the game. So when you're buying it, you're buying both of these games, and that when you have to download the patch, which is going to be a big fucking patch, you're actually going to get the games for free. So it's not like a stupid download code as some people were suspecting it was going to be. At first they thought it was going to be that, but someone reconfirmed that it wasn't the case. So what ended up happening is they came to the conclusion of what it was, and this was something I figured was the case. But Activision had to put this game out right away. And basically they didn't get the game 100% done when they had to put it for gold. As I predicted that was going to be the case. Now, a lot of people suspect or say that if that's the case, then why didn't they just, you know, release it otherwise, like, later on? And the answer to that is they can't. And the reason they can't is because October, you have Black Ops 4 coming out, another Activision game, but then you also have games like Red Dead Redemption 2 popping in, plus other games. So, really, that's like a death sentence. And, you know, Activision is a company that's trying to please their investors. And in order to actually do this good and strong for them, it's going to require a-holes. Ah, fucking rhinos. I have to go get myself some ladybugs now before I waste my life. So, yeah, so basically, by force, they have to do this so that their investors will actually be pleased with the fact that they've released, you know, multiple, like, they release a game in the fall and then they have another game coming out in the winter, which is the, you know, that game and other stuff. They want to start off strong, so hence why they're kind of forced into doing this. Long run. Oh well. I find it intriguing, to say the least. I figured that was going to be the case, but a lot of people were freaking out. Including me, by the way. I'll admit, I was kind of freaking out because I'm like, I'm a big Spyro fan, and I hated the fact that Spyro was gonna get fucking shit on Meanwhile, Crash was just like, oh, everything's hunky-dory in Crashland. You fuckhead. You fuckhead. So now I have to go get that shit. Just smack that guy. Luckily, there's bombs over here. I'm just making sure. No, this is bombs. Yeah, feel free to talk. I don't mind. I don't bite. This guy. Man, the music that's looping is kind of like I'm listening to it and it's kind of like hard for me to just be like, ooh. Like, sometimes the music is nice to listen to, but eventually this gets to like, oh. Right. I hope I didn't need that. Probably I did. Whatever. But, hey.
What are your orders, sir?
Okay, that's interesting. Clip worthy. The whole just freezing there. Alright, so now I have to find out how to get to the other room there. Now, obviously, this area is not the right way. Good. Hope I don't have to re-kill people. Oh, of course I do. Oh, fuck. Of course I do. Of course I have to kill these fuckers again. Oh. I love it when I wasted a life that I got for free. And now I have to do this shit again. Now, I don't think I have to actually... Oh, fuck. I need you. Ah, commentary. Good shit. Alright, so the question is... How do I get because... Oh, hey, Zeph. Let me just finish this area, or let me just finish this place, and then I will, have you on to save the stream for me. Unfortunately, I had to redo this fucking Sergeant Byrd thing. Sergeant Burp. Alright, I feel like an idiot. I know that... I already went down there and there's nothing... Oh, hold on. Unless I have to blow something up. I just look at this. That noise though, that music. All right, Zeph, are you familiar with this game? Yes or no? Because you're gonna probably help me out right now. Because I'm too lazy to look at the internet. You are okay, good. How do I get that bird over there? Oh, fuck. Oh, it's saved. Oh, never mind.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Thick accents. Anyways. Great. I had to, remember to save there. Alright, so the bird that's in there, how do I, get there again? Do I go into the hole there, or is there, like, Yeah, I figured that was the case, but I didn't get to see it, so I must be blind. If that's the case, then I must be fucking blind then. Because I looked, but I didn't see anything. Fuck you. I don't even know what these things are that I'm trying to kill, but whatever. Time to die. I hate how this music, like, the other musics just end up looping. This one just kind of stops, and then it starts again. so this time, don't fucking just kill yourself, man. Just wait. Why you not wait? Why you no wait? Yeah, see, so I'm in the tunnel here. Where's the glass? Do I fly up? No, I don't see anything.
What are your orders, sir?
Yeah, there's one more left. I know where it is. Well, it's obviously not there. Why you lie to me? There must be another... Oh, no, wait. There must be another one to go into. I think there's another one. I think, anyways. I might be stupid, but I'm predicting that that's the case. Also, Zeph, if you find anything funny, just don't mind clipping it for me. That will help me a lot. That way I don't have to go back to my video and go, oh yeah, that was funny. Let me do that quick. That one's dead. I think I get something for doing that, but I'm not sure. So we'll just keep on killing these guys. Oh, so that one stays dead. Oh, what the fuck? Really? Really, game? Cool. I think I'm missing something. I don't know. Oh, that's just skills points? Well, great. That's gonna be fucking achievement, that is. I did that for nothing. I didn't need to do that. Pingu, please. Pingu, please. Alright. Need to get this going here. In the silence. I need this just for the one area coming up here. That's where it is. That's where the fuck it is. Motherfucker. This tunnel. This is the tunnel. See, I knew it was from a tunnel, but, you know. See, that's one of the things that you'll never know unless you kind of, like, are a completionist, and then you're like, oh, there it is.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
Thick accent. Roy. Roy, my boy. Cover yourself up. Hide your shame. There, I did it. 100% this.
I'm ready to be debriefed, sir.
Here's your debriefing. Take my bullets. In the face. Alright. Off I go. And let me exit out through the portal where they want me to go. That base, though. Now, I think in this game, there's one place in particular that a lot of people are not going to like playing, and I think that's Agent 9. Is it? I think it's Agent... His name is Agent 9, but I'm not sure. There, I did it. What are you going to tell me?
Awaiting orders, sir.
Here's your order. There, I did it. Alright, let me get Neo on here. Zeph, Neo. You know who I'm talking about. Hold on, what is this? I need those views. Yeah, Chicken Master, I need those views. I see you. Cool. Alright, let me just... Alright, let's just get this set up. I'm calling you. Hello?
I am here.
You are? Okay, cool. So now I have to do this. I have to go into the game, turn it down, so I can turn you up. So... I think that's a little... so say?
Hi.
Alright, if the audience wants to tell me if I got the level right, let me know. Hopefully...
I think there's only like 2 objectives with that one.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that the audio is like, the level, like, you can hear the thing in the background, but it's not overpowering that you can still hear you. So that's why I need to, like, I need some confirmation from somebody listening in to say if everything's 100%. So that's the only thing I'm kind of just concerned with.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Oh,
I mean, it's perfectly understandable.
Yeah. There is Sergeant Byrd.
I've assessed the situation. We need 5 men to operate the whirligig.
Oh, the whirligig. Yeah, so let's go back to Sunrise Spring. Let's try to see if we can 100% this area now. I'm not looking forward to 100%ing this. I'm not looking forward to the special stages, like, near the end of this. I think you're familiar with it.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I don't think they were
Spyro,
that
I found
hard.
an egg, but only Sparks will be able to reach it. There's a small hole that leads to a Crawdad Farm. I can take him there if he's ready.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, but here's this new thing that came up. But no, what I'm talking about is that there's probably a skateboarding section that's going to be somewhat retarded to complete.
Hello, Sparks.
Yeah.
Maybe before you take on the nasty Crawdads, I should give you some help. To start, let's practice shooting. Press the circle button to shoot
Yeah,
these
well, let's
targets.
not forget the racing section.
The Spark here, it looks like he can just eat Zoe now. Yeah, so now we're in fucking shooting mode. In the shooting game mode.
You can also move quickly by charging, like Spyro. To charge, hold down the square button. Use your...
Yeah, to use that to charge at enemies faster. So go ahead and talk. It's been a while.
Now
Yes,
for the
it
hard
has.
part.
Been primarily
Being a
waiting for
maneuverable
the upcoming
dragonfly,
Spyro
you can also
Reignited
slide
trilogy.
in any direction.
Yeah, I
To
was
slide,
talking about that. I
hold
don't know
down
if you
the
heard.
L1 or R1 button. Then move with the analog stick. Or
Unfortunately, I didn't because I was on the train.
Alright, well, basically, I was just stating about the situation with the downloadable content. There's an update on that.
Yeah?
So,
On your travels, you'll notice butterflies that give you health, just
yeah,
like
the
in...
health, blah, 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 blah. Gives you that, gives you some power up, I think. There, I did it.
You'll be able to deal with these guys much faster if you use the power-up. Just eat any power-up butterfly, and then press the X button to use that power-up.
Okay, Jesus, sorry. Man, Zoe, like... I'm sorry I didn't use the fucking power-up like you wanted me to. Basically, long and short of it is that, it turns out that it's going to be like a free download, as I suspected it to be. But the reason why you have to download the game is because
looks like you're ready, Sparks.
They weren't 100% done to have it be gold, as I thought it was the case. So there's no fucking like download code you have to do. Like this is going to be like how it was for Crash, except the download is going to be a lot more bigger in size because they're expecting the whole game out of. And like once it's all said and done, it'll be about 500 gigabytes worth of.
I mean, you're talking about 3 games worth of content. It's not like Crash Bandicoot with all.
No, I know that.
Side platforming.
Yeah, I know that, but I just mean that they didn't get the game done 100%. But it's not like people were freaking out because they thought this was going to be a, you know, like Activision's being Activision, and. I suspected it was because of the fact that it could have been, like, I thought, like partially it could have been, like, what people said before, which was, like, oh, man, I have to focus. But, I want the shield blow up. Am I missing something? Probably.
I think it's like a switch or something like that.
Probably is. Fuck. Probably is. God, fucking monsters. Scorpions, I should say. Monsters.
Yeah. Considering how there's multiple doors, it's like you have to find.
Yeah, that's the stupid thing too. You're flying, so why? How could they hurt you? You should fly higher, Sparks. Good job. Yeah, so I didn't know if it was gonna be that big of a file size, but I guess it is. But the other thing that was intriguing is the fact that I'm gonna try not to. Oh dear. I have to go around. I just didn't. What is this? Oh good, I got a shield. Great, I'm just. I'm just having, like, my brain got turned off there for a second.
Yeah, imagine that it's a movie.
There. That, oh my god, no, that sound effects are just popped in. That's, oh my god, Jesus Christ, the amount of fucking things that are popping out. Stop it. There, I'm dead. Good. The amount of fucking shit that was popping out of there was just insane. I don't remember what I'm saying anymore. I'm that much kind of like brain dead right now. What the fuck are we talking about?
Honestly, I forgot.
I'm glad to see that you forgot as well. Quality content.
I think we were talking about the game.
Yeah, I know. Oh, no, yeah. The sound effects that was just popping out. It actually sounds like, you know how in Crash, in, I think, the third one, which was, Warp? Was it Warp? No, it wasn't Warp. It was, no, it was Warp, wasn't it? That's the third game's name?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember in the cutscene when people come in and go, you want that sound effect?
Yeah.
That was just what happened once the thing got turned off. The special screen. Which is intriguing. So might as well just go ahead and fucking screen this. Alright, there we go. It's been a while since I've played this one. Did you get to see my last one, though?
Not yet.
I got to meet Cumulus and learn about that. That's basically, that means, different clouds. Oh, good, blocks full of
Yeah.
clouds.
That means cloudy based, so therefore all the names are cloudy based.
Yeah, but I never heard of, I never heard something be called Cumulus before.
I think it's like those large ass clouds that
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
I
see
mean,
every now and
I
then.
think it was Kitsune was talking about that. I think that was what the user's name was. They were mentioning something about that. Now, I think this is a boss that's popping up here. Yeah, look, there's a big fucking lobster.
Crab, people, crab.
No, it's not even a crab, it's a lobster. Oh my god, what is this lifeblood? Good, you have no arms now. Oh, what the fuck? How you shoot rockets from your little armholes? There, you have nothing. You can't do anything. It's sitting there. Oh, maybe blow fire, that's fine. There, blow up.
It's a Spyro game where
Oh,
you suspect
fuck.
things
Please
don't make
tell me I
sense.
just fuck off. Oh, thank God. You know the sad part is that because I'm Sparks, I can't just get Sparks to pick this up for me. There, I did it. I don't have to come back here anymore. The hunt continues. Jesus.
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
Oh, come on, Zoe. Why couldn't you have Sparks tell me where fucking gems are? Instead of me looking around like an idiot. Last game I ended up getting stuck on fucking trying to find gems because I don't know where the hell they are. But I have to actually look at the encyclopedia I have here to find out where everything is. I love how Sparks just talks to me in like kazoo. Let's do a time attack. Okay, rings, dandelions, spiders, and butterflies. Okay. They make it really easy for you too, don't they? They basically go like, hey, just follow where it's pointing you and you should be fine. I'm not sure if people who do like speed strats ignore this or not. And I have to say, if you're trying to like, what do you call it? Kind of do a record by I think I almost fucked up over here by missing these markers. If you're trying to do like a world record by like speedrunning it, it's very like you have to make sure you're hitting everything correctly, because if you don't know where everything is, there's a good chance that you probably fuck up and it's like you lose, you know, if you're not doing everything like 100% like great. Like right here, I just... Come on.
I think they like fly around in circles here.
There, I did it. So now I have to beat the butterflies. New high score. 1 minute. The insects were so impressed with your flying skills, they awarded you this egg. How were they able... Sabrina. How were they able to hold Sabrina? If they were just big-ass bugs. Oh, yeah, erase the butterflies. Have to fly for all their red dots, blah blah. No, I think it's like one of these harder ones that end up becoming a dick moves, because one of these, like, the people who are like up front, they end up doing like this speed strat, I believe. I don't know which one it was. I don't know if it was... I don't know if it's in this game or it could be from another game. But I believe there's this moment where one of them ends up like... No, you know what it is? I think it's in the awful one. I think it's in the awful game. If you remember, there's this area where, what? Are you familiar with the Dragonfly?
Yes.
Okay. So, there's a level where you have to go up into the clouds, right? There's one where you have to do a racing mission, and by God, like, you have to be, like, fucking perfect. Like, hit every fucking nook and cranny and go to the fastest area, or else you ain't gonna win shit. Because this AI who ends up being in first place, he's, like, fucking knows every goddamn cheating mechanism you can think of. Like, right here, this asshole is doing this right now. Which is a dick move, and I can't fucking kill him. And I don't even know if I'm even doing a fast speed run or not, because I don't think I am. Because I feel like you have to, like, not follow where these things are going. You have to, like, kind of do shortcuts. So I think I have this guy to pass, and then I'm in the home stretch, right? Okay, so, yeah, this guy's an idiot. Yeah, see, that's what I mean, is like, you have to get through all these or else you ain't gonna win. And that's the only thing I kinda hate about that. In order to, like, get the egg, you're gonna have to be fucking perfect. Yeah, I won first prize, thank you. John. I can't wait until we just rescue Jeff. Is there a Jeff in this game?
Don't know.
I think there should be. I think there is. One of the things I'll say that's, like, intrigued me is that I'm wondering how they're going to make all these eggs unique, because they've been making the dragons from the first game very unique by having all of them, like, they're all different, like, they're all the same kind of different race species, but they all look different, right?
Yep.
Which is like good on them to make it like what do you call it, like give them some more personality than just being like, oh, it's just generic dragon. Yeah, Atlas. Let me just see where I fucked up on. Yeah, so Clouds. I have no idea where the fuck I've missed this coinage. Wait, there's third one? Oh no. There's another hunter shit is in there, isn't there?
Yep.
Fuck off. I thought I was done with Hunter. I thought it was just the first game and that would be it, but oh no.
I mean, basically it is once you're done with that stuff, you could basically free fly.
Yeah, I know that. I played the second game. I know how it works. I don't want to deal with Hunter. I have no idea where the fuck I've lost my... You know what, I'm not gonna even bother. If it comes to, like, finding where the hell these gems are, I'm not gonna fucking bother until I get the power-up to say, hey, you get to be able to where the fucking gems are when you press a certain button. That is in this game, right? Or is that in the awful one?
The what now?
When you beat a Sparks game, there is an opportunity where you'll be able to get a power-up. I don't know if it was this game or the fucking awful game, but there's a power-up in where if you hold like L and R, sparks will point to wherever the nearest direction of where the gem is.
I think that's this game.
Oh,
Rhinox are running rampant around.
Hopefully that's the case, because oh, camera.
Yeah.
I swear, like, anytime I play retro games, it's always the catchphrase of camera, please. because it just doesn't want to play nice. I'm glad I got to see that before I missed that and had to ask where everything was. Let's go see Sergeant Byrd.
Hello, Spyro. I'm just off to the Tiki Lodge for some R&R.
Rest and relaxation? Oh my god, what a decapitated head.
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together, and I'll make you an honorary member.
Why? Why would they play this stupid game? Like, I don't even know if I'm putting it on the right body. For all I know, this guy's body could be somebody else.
Unfortunately, no one really cares.
And what's funny too,
I mean, maybe might do some.
Yeah, and what's funny too is that like they're dead, right? Like they're dead when they have nothing there. But as soon as I, what is this stupid bird? Like as soon as I put the head on their fucking body is when they go like, oh, I'm alive now. So it kind of plays off the Frosty the Snowman bit with the hat, except it's their heads.
Technically speaking, they are golems, so to speak.
Well, that's still grim either way. Tell that to anybody, they'd be like, oh, I have this good concept. Okay, so you're this penguin who can fly. Okay, but wait, hold on. It gets better. You have to go around, collect heads, and put it back in the bodies. Get the fucking stuff and some health. So I think I did one of them, so now I have to do 4. Alright. So do these birds just not die? If I like hit them, do they just respawn? Because it seems like that's the case. Yeah, look at that. Like, how the fuck do they just respawn that quickly? And it makes no sense. It's just, where the fuck did they come from? Like, derpy birds. Almost like... Hold on, let me just see this. Now, what the hell kind of witchcraft is this? Now, you can argue, and I will actually probably agree with this theory, that the sorceress put some sort of magic humble jumble that does that, so, you know. But at the same time, it's very annoying, like, why need more difficulty than you need to? So I really don't like these, things with, flames on them. You feel free to talk if you want. It'll help me.
Yep.
I thought... Oh, good. I dropped his head in the fucking lava.
I think it just
Toucan Sam just
reappears.
fucked me over here. Huh?
It just will reappear.
Oh, is it just stuck there? Do I just have to go get it? I was just hoping that the yeah, where the fuck's the heck? Great. Great. Fantastic. I was just about to say, where the fuck's the head? Great. Where the hell did it go? That makes no sense. It just disappeared. Head was a jape this entire time. Unless I'm supposed to kill the... Fuck it. Oh dear. At least I found an egg. Balluna. I have to say, I was just showing the stream, but, you know, like, if you look at Sergeant Byrd, why do he has this 1,000-eye stare? Like, he just, the 1,000-yard stare, he's just like he's seen some shit.
Model limitations.
I guess, but he could have not made him look that creepy. Right? Like, Spyro doesn't look like he has the 1,000-eye stare.
I guess it's just trying to go with the cartoony look.
Yeah, the creepy-ass cartoon look. My god, these are like derpy toucan sands here. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's that head. Oh, that's fair. There, I got all the gems now, so now I just have to get the last egg here. And then I have to go back into Mushroom Falls in order to play Hunter's stupid game. Without dying, maybe? Yeah, good, good. Yeah, that's what I want. So hopefully they will reappear, or else I'm just gonna be sad.
Yeah, they reappear.
No, they're not reappearing. What is going on? What the hell? Stupid bird, like, hit me and now I can't fucking find it.
I think it appears back where you had found it.
Yeah, but I went back where I found it and it's not there. Oh my god, don't tell me the game glitched. I found some sort of fucking bug that it didn't do. It wasn't able to fucking teleport it. So now the item in question is stuck in the floor. That's exactly what happened, right? Oh, now I have to commit Sudoku. Great game. Quality content. Oh dear. I have to do everything all over again. There. That sucks. Like, really, that sucks. And you know what? Here's the thing. This wasn't the only time a Spyro game glitched. You were there. You were here when we were playing the first game last year. Do you recall that?
Yeah.
We were facing, I think, the third boss, which was like the whirlwind guy.
Yes.
He fucking got himself glitched, and he just didn't fucking bother to show up. So I had to purposely go back again just to get this stupid head. Which is like, it's like, what the hell? It's no fun. There. Oh my god. I had to purposely kill myself. I had to perform suicide in order to be able to complete the game. Great moral lesson there. I swear, the game, the only concern I have with this new game coming out is that because it's not 100% complete, I hope that the game isn't going to be, like, broken. Right?
Yeah, I hope so as well.
Because I have a feeling, and I'm going to say this right now, I have a feeling when it comes out for the first week or so, there's going to be bugs up the ass. Where you're going to see some funny montage where characters or things are going to do stuff.
Take this egg as a sign of your honorary membership in the lodge.
Thank you. A good example right now is We Happy Few that just came out. Already I've seen people who've basically glitched it.
Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
Yeah, well, that's basically what happens when the game first comes out, and it's really hard to test every single bug there is.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is that in their case, like they had time to kind of do the bug fixes and whatnot, and it's a big game, so I expect that. My problem is they're already greenlighting the game, like they're already having to produce, like to have gold. Like you've heard the term going gold, right? What that means?
Yep.
Okay. So they had to be forced into going gold in order to meet a deadline. And they weren't 100% done with the game. Which means that during the time it would have took just for them to do works on patches and whatnot, they now have to work on the game and then force the thing out. So not all the patchwork or not all the time is going to be focused on actually like fixing the game. So you're going to end up having bugs that's going to be slipped out. That's only going to be noticed when people let's play it. And then they're like, oh, here's a funny thing that happened. And then the guys will be like, oh shit, we're going to have to like do this, right? So if I remember correctly, fucking Jack-Off is somewhere over here. He's somewhere, I know that for sure. He's probably over... Why do I fly so slow? Come on. I know he's somewhere. He's probably around here. He's around here somewhere, I know that. They should have just, like, when in situations like this, they should just have the options to go there.
I mean,
like, would people really want to play this again? I don't.
You just simply walk out and walk back in. That's usually how you reset it.
You're right. I was an idiot on that part. I could have just simply did what you suggested, just walk off and walk back in, but my mind was elsewhere. Where the fuck is an AI that I could talk to do a secret mission? There you are! What the fuck?
Whoa! A bunch of sheep in flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course.
Hunter, you ass, why are you hiding?
Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners.
Shoot down the sheep, UFO. Fine.
That's why?
Look out, sheep! Here I come!
No, but he's suggesting he's gonna do it.
Yes, even though he's afraid of that type of stuff.
So why do I need to do this? Good, die!
Whoa! A bunch of sheep in flying saucers.
I love he just pretended like that just didn't happen. Like, in this game, when you lose, it's like, oh, ow, fuck, we're gonna do that again. But he just pretends as if that never happened. I didn't die. Nope. And you know what?
Whoa!
Good. Hunter's doing his impression of Crash. Poorly. Oh my god! Alright, let me read the fucking... Yeah, no. Yeah, the fire for turn... Okay, right. Just don't die, Hunter, please. You're gonna drop bombs. What the hell was that?
What? A bunch of shit.
Oh my god, he clipped through the land there. It was brief, but it existed. For like a few seconds. I'm wondering if these are the same models they used from the last game. I wouldn't be surprised. Just had to recycle that.
Well, PS1 era does not have much graphical movements. PS1 era wouldn't have much graphical movements.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I'm not knocking them on doing that. The other game, on the other hand, they used almost everything from this game, and only this did some new things, which made no sense in the long run. And Hunter's just shooting to, oh, I got it. If anything does come up that is funny, you know how to clip them, right? You know what clipping is?
Yep.
Okay. Feel free to clip. Oh, come on!
Whoa!
Hunter, no. Shut your mouth. I feel like we should just put some sort of appropriate music while doing the segment here. I don't know what would be appropriate. Interesting too that it's sheep that's doing this.
The sheep wants revenge.
Going too fast. It's gonna break Sonic speed.
Whoa!
I hate when games kind of do this, where it just pretends as if what happened didn't happen. It's like... I love it too that he crashed right where he usually spawns. But I'm not sure if you saw that he kind of just clipped through the area there, like the world there. And the reason I think that happened is because they didn't program him to go through land. He just does his animation, so I dying through land and ends up just doing that.
Whoa!
Can I just not? Can I just? If I die, can I just reappear and do this again? Like, I hope the game, like Toys Were Bob, actually improves this kind of setting where I can just go like, oh, you lose. Like, instead of having to go through the fucking thing again, like, oh wow, you're gonna do this again. Just have the option where I fail and just go, do you want to try again? And just responding to that point. Instead of having to do this shit. Because I'm sure this part is something that a lot of people don't want to remember. You know, we only remember the good bits. We don't remember all the minor BS. Go after. I'm surprised that's I'm wondering though. Do you think Toys for Bob, like when the game comes out, do you think they're gonna add like additional content to the Spyro games, or?
I'm hoping. I mean, there's reports saying that they're going to add more.
Do you think?
Woohoo!
Hold on.
Check it out. The squad leader had abducted this egg.
That's nice. Like, I'm curious if oh, you got Cater. Like, a lot of people were like, I'm wondering if they're gonna do something like what they did with, yeah, right, let's get out. I'm wondering if they're gonna do something like what they did with, in, Crash, where they introduced Coco as a playable character. But I don't think they'll be able to, because I have no idea who the fuck they'll be able to put in.
Me neither.
Yes, I'm just missing one goddamn gem. Which I'm not gonna bother until I get a power-up, because I spent like everything. I looked around everywhere to find where the fuck this thing is. And you know me, when I was playing the second game, I said it too, like, I've always, every time, I'm, like, down to the last gem, and I'm like, if this is near the beginning, I'm just gonna quit. And then as soon as I said that, there it was, and I just walked off. towers. Oh, I can't wait. This area has what I think, if I remember correctly, this place has the haiku level.
The situation is this. Yesterday at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but without your leadership, we didn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
Ouh, mais oui! Je me fais pas de français.